everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving headfirst into a topic that might sound a little strange at first: sleeping with garlic under your pillow. You heard that right? Have you ever heard of this old wives' tale? Some people swear by it, claiming it leads to amazing sleep and vivid dreams. But does it really work? That's what we wanted to find out. So we decided to conduct a little experiment. For an entire week, we slept with a clove of garlic tucked right under our pillows. We documented everything: how we slept, what we dreamt, the whole 9 yards. Now you might be thinking, garlic, seriously? But there's actually a surprising amount of folklore and belief surrounding garlic and its supposed effects on sleep. Some cultures believe garlic wards off negative energy and evil spirits, promoting peaceful sleep. Others claim it improves sleep quality by enhancing respiratory health. Garlic is a natural decongestant after all. And then there are the rumors about garlic's impact on dreams. Some say it makes your dreams more vivid, while others believe it can help you remember them more clearly. Intrigued? We certainly were. So let's jump right into our garlic-filled week and see what happened. Okay, first things first, we had to get our hands on some garlic. Not just any garlic though. We wanted the freshest, most potent cloves we could find. So off we went to the local farmer's market, where we found the perfect bulbs. The scent alone was enough to knock your socks off. We carefully chose our cloves, making sure they were firm, plump, and ready to work their magic. Back at home, we prepped our garlic. We didn't want to crush the cloves, that would make things way too intense. Instead, we decided to peel them gently, keeping them whole for maximum aroma. We figured a whole clove would provide a steady release of garlicky goodness throughout the night. Plus, it just seemed more authentic, you know, like a true old-world sleep remedy. With our garlic prepped and ready, it was time to create the perfect sleep sanctuary. We wanted to make sure everything was conducive to a restful night, garlic or no garlic. First, we gave our bedrooms a good airing out. Fresh air is essential for good sleep, and we didn't want any lingering odors to interfere with the garlic's aroma. Then, we made sure our bedrooms were nice and cool. We're talking thermostat adjustments, cracking open windows, the works. There's nothing worse than tossing and turning in a stuffy room. Finally, we dimmed the lights, lit some calming candles, and slipped into our comfiest pajamas. We were ready for a week of garlic-infused slumber. With our bedrooms transformed into sleep havens, it was time to introduce the star of the show, the garlic. We placed a single peeled clove under our pillows, close enough to inhale its pungent aroma. A shared giggle as we realized the absurdity. It felt strange, exciting, and maybe a little crazy. With the garlic in place, we settled into bed, ready to see what the night and the garlic would bring. Before we dive into our own garlic-infused sleep adventures, let's take a quick trip back in time. Garlic has been revered for its medicinal and mystical properties for centuries, appearing in folklore and traditions across the globe. Ancient civilizations believed in garlic's protective powers. They used it to ward off evil spirits and bad luck. This belief likely stems from its strong aroma and antibacterial properties. Even today, garlic holds a special place in many cultures, and of course incorporated into countless culinary delights. Now, let's talk about dreams. Garlic has long been associated with dreams, believed to enhance vividness and recall. Its sulfur compounds might stimulate the brain's dream center. This could lead to more intense, memorable dreams. There's no scientific evidence, but sometimes the most interesting things can't be explained by science alone. All right, guys, time for the truth. What was it actually like sleeping with garlic under our pillows? That first night was interesting. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I was hit with that unmistakable garlic aroma. It wasn't overpowering, but definitely noticeable. Like someone had just finished cooking a delicious Italian feast in my bedroom. Surprisingly, after a while I got used to it. The scent became almost comforting, like a strange pungent security blanket. So, the big question, did I have any crazy garlic-induced dreams that first night? Honestly, not really. My dreams were pretty normal as far as I can remember. No dancing garlic cloves or anything like that. I did wake up feeling surprisingly refreshed though. Maybe it was the placebo effect. Or maybe the garlic really did have some magical sleep-enhancing properties. Who knows? Either way, I was ready to see what night 2 would bring. Would the garlic's aroma fade? Would my dreams take a turn for the bizarre? Only one way to find out? Okay, so night 1 was interesting. But how did the rest of the week shape up? Did we start craving garlic bread with every breath? Did our dreams turn into surreal garlic-themed landscapes? Well, not quite, but things definitely got more routine. By night 2, the initial shock of the garlic scent had worn off. It was like it had become a part of my bedtime ritual, like brushing my teeth or putting on my sleep mask. I'd actually find myself sniffing the air expectantly as I slipped into bed, waiting for that familiar pungent aroma to wash over me. It was strange, but not entirely unpleasant. It was like the garlic had become my weird, smelly sleep companion. Now, about those dreams. I wouldn't say I was having full-blown garlic-themed fever dreams or anything, but something did feel a little different. My dreams were definitely more vivid, more intense. I was remembering them more clearly in the morning, which never happens to me. Usually my dreams fade away like cotton candy in a rainstorm. But after a few nights of the garlic routine, I found myself waking up with these clear, almost cinematic scenes replaying in my head. It was kind of cool, actually, like someone had spiked my subconscious with a shot of espresso. So, to keep track of all this garlic-induced weirdness, I decided to keep a little dream journal by my bed. Every morning, I jot down whatever I could remember, no matter how strange or nonsensical. And let me tell you, things got interesting. One night, I dreamt I was flying over a field of giant talking garlic bulbs. Another night, I was being chased through a crowded marketplace by a giant garlic-chomping monster. Don't ask. I don't know if the garlic was directly responsible for these bizarre dreamscapes, but there was definitely a correlation. It was like the garlic had unlocked some hidden creative corner of my brain, letting all sorts of weird and wonderful images bubble to the surface. So, 3 nights down, 4 to go. Was the garlic actually improving my sleep? Was it sending me on wild, unforgettable dream adventures? The jury was still out, but one thing was for sure. This experiment was way more entertaining than I ever expected. Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion of our garlic under the pillow saga, where we'll reveal the final results and share our overall thoughts on this pungent sleep hack. Will we be recommending it to all our friends? Or tossing our garlic cloves out the window? You'll have to keep watching to find out. Okay friends, we're officially in the home stretch, nights 5 through 7 of the Great Garlic Sleep Experiment. By this point, the novelty had definitely worn off. Remember that initial excitement, the intrigue of the unknown? Yeah, that was long gone, replaced by a kind of garlic fatigue. Don't get me wrong, the garlic wasn't bothering me as much as I thought it would. I'd gotten used to the aroma, to the point where it was just a normal part of my sleep routine. But I was ready for a change, for the sweet, garlic-free air of a normal bedroom. I started fantasizing about lavender essential oil, about those fancy sleep sprays with names like tranquility and deep slumber. Anything but garlic. I knew it was almost over though, and that thought was keeping me going. Now, the dreams? That's where things stayed interesting. Remember those vivid, almost cinematic dreams I mentioned? They were still happening, but with a twist. It was like the garlic had somehow unlocked a new level of dream awareness. I wasn't just watching my dreams, I was participating in them, making decisions, even changing the course of events. It wasn't quite lucid dreaming, not in the traditional sense, but it was close. It was like the garlic had blurred the lines between my conscious and subconscious mind, creating this bizarre dreamlike in-between space. Section 3. The final countdown, garlic breath and beyond. As I drifted off to sleep on night 6, I realized something kind of funny. I was actually going to miss this weird little experiment. Sure, the garlic breath wasn't ideal, and I was pretty sure my pillowcase was permanently infused with the scent of garlic bread. But there was something oddly comforting about it, about the ritual of placing that little clove under my pillow each night. It was like a tiny act of rebellion, a way of saying, "Hey sleep, I'm gonna do this my own way, even if it means smelling like an Italian restaurant. Section 4. The final verdict, would we do it again? Night 7 came and went, and I woke up feeling surprisingly normal. So, what's the final verdict? Did sleeping with garlic change our lives? Probably not. Did it lead to some laughs? Absolutely. Would we do it again? Maybe not for a full week. Section 1. The garlic verdict. So, after a full week of garlic-scented pillows and some truly bizarre dreams, what did we learn? First and foremost, this experiment was a blast. It was fun to step outside our comfort zones, to embrace the absurdity of it all. Sleeping with garlic under your pillow? It sounds crazy, and let's be honest, it kind of is. But sometimes a little bit of crazy is just what we need to shake things up and see the world, or at least our bedrooms, in a new light. Plus, it gave us some hilarious stories to tell. Who doesn't love a good garlic-themed dream anecdote? I mean, come on, flying garlic bulbs, a garlic-chomping monster, pure comedy gold. Sweet dreams are made of this. Maybe not garlic, though. Did the garlic actually improve our sleep? That's the million-dollar question. Honestly, it's hard to say. Maybe it's the placebo effect. Or did the garlic really work its magic? The power of belief is strong. If it makes you feel at peace, who are we to argue?